The Samsung Galaxy S10 in 5G flavor now gets a possible pre-order date. Google Play just kind of leaked the most affordable Pixel variants to expect, and it seems we might get an Amazon competitor to AirPods with Alexa. I'm Jaime Rivera, and it is Friday and the body knows it, which if you're in Latin America, that's a very popular saying. This is Pocketnow Daily, sponsored by the Honor View 20. The official news today begin with, I don't know if I should call this a deal or not. I mean, I am not a fan of the HomePod up to the point where I haven't really bought one and I don't really care. But if you're in the market for one and you think that $350 is crazy, which I do agree with, it's now $299, $50 on discount. I'm not saying it's enough of a deal, but hey, if you want a HomePod, that's the way. Now let's talk about Amazon and the future of Alexa, as I'm hoping mine doesn't pick up the audio, but point being is we've got some trusted sources claiming that Amazon is working on an AirPods competitor, that they want to build in the voice assistant that I can't mention the name right now, and yeah, I think that's actually a cool idea. I find that this is probably one of the best voice assistants, and I've been testing it for pretty much just a couple of months, so I can't imagine how good that would be as long as they get the audio right. Now let's talk about Samsung, the Galaxy S10, and the ultrasonic fingerprint scanner. Obviously, it's state-of-the-art technology because it uses sort of sonar technology to be able to detect your fingerprint through the ridges, but that's all fine until you bring a 3D printer. Apparently, it got spoofed recently. Obviously, you need a lot of tech to have that 3D printer and make that work, but yeah, it does prove that there are ways to fool the system. I know they're complicated, but yeah, that's something that just got discovered apparently. Now let's talk about Google and their more affordable variants of the Google Pixel 3 and Pixel 3 XL, which are dubbed 3A and then 3A XL. We've got Google Play pretty much leaking the fact that these devices exist, Sargo and Bonito, which are funny names, but anyways, specifications are pretty much the same that we've already seen, with a lesser processor on the smaller variant, a better processor on the larger one, and then the usual suspects that we've discussed already. Up to boredom. I don't know exactly when we're getting this. I wonder if Google I/O or what. And finally, the hottest news today have to do with the Samsung Galaxy S10 5G. This is definitely one of the phones that I'm actually looking out for. Not necessarily just because it's pretty much like a Galaxy Note without an S Pen, but the fact that obviously it brings a different color option, it brings 5G connectivity for whenever that's out, and it brings time-of-flight sensing in addition to other things. We heard of a possible launch in May. Now we hear that pre-orders are going to happen on April 18th. We still don't have a price, but then the launch is apparently going to be on May 16th on Verizon. I'm looking forward to it. Let's see if it does happen. Let us know in the comments down below. I mean, do you care about this 5G variant? Or have you already chosen a Samsung Galaxy S10 that already launched? We'll see what we get. I'm really interested in this 5G device. And friends, today's episode of the Pocketnow Daily is sponsored by the Honor View 20. This has proven to be one of our favorite phones of the year thanks to a gorgeous and unique back design, a whopping 48 megapixel camera that brings an awesome night mode along with an ultra clarity mode for better photos in all scenarios. It's one of the first with a time-of-flight sensor for state-of-the-art 3D sensing and better portraits. It's also one of the first with a hole punch design for a selfie camera, with one of the smallest we've seen in the market. Price this plus its powerful Kirin 980 processor at just $600, and this is why it's so hard to beat. Follow the link in the description below to learn more about what makes the Honor View 20 so cool. Friends, again, if you want to get the news earlier, follow us on Pocketnow.com and subscribe to both our channels, English and Spanish, for more videos like this one. You can follow me on Twitter, Jaime_Rivera, on Instagram at Jaime Rivera. Please give this video a thumbs up if you like what you saw. I'm Jaime Rivera. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you next week.